Hare Krishna, Namaste. Chapter 14 is entitled as Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga, Sloka 22. śrī-bhagavān uvāca prakāśaṁ ca pravṛttiṁ ca moham ca pāṇḍava na dveṣṭi sampravṛttāni na nivṛttāni kāṅkṣati. In the previous sloka, Arjuna opened few questions. What are the characteristics of one who has gone beyond the gunas, who is known as gunatita? How does he behave, and by what means the three gunas can be transcended? Krishna, starting this sloka 22, addresses those questions. śrī-bhagavān uvāca. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Pāṇḍava, O son of Pāṇḍu, Arjuna, prakāśaṁ, illumination, knowledge born of sattva-guna, pravṛttiṁ ca, activity which is an effect of rajoguna, actions, moham ca, contrary knowledge, that is delusion, which is the product of tamas, sampravṛttāni, although developed, na dveṣṭi, does not hate, nivṛttāni, when not developed, na kāṅkṣati, does not long. One who is beyond the gunas does not lament at the appearance of illumination, activity, or confusion, nor rejoice at their disappearance. Three terms are used in this sloka: prakāśaṁ, pravṛttiṁ, moham. Prakāśa means illumination, illumination of knowledge which is well blossomed. Pravṛtti means effort, that is action, and moham, bewilderment or delusion, which produces contrary knowledge. These things are product of three gunas. Sattva guna is the cause and its effect is prakāśaṁ, illumination of knowledge. Rajoguna is the cause and its effect, karyam, is pravṛttiṁ, action. Tamoguna is karana and its effect, karya, is moham, delusion. It is by the sattva guna one learns an object because of prakāśaṁ, illumination, which reveals the thing, the object. It is by the rajoguna that one does the activities, actions, and it is by the tamoguna that one sees an object to be something else. A person who has transcended will not be affected by these three things. Na dveṣṭi sampravṛttāni, doesn't hate or dislike when things happens, when things comes to him, or when things leaves him. Na nivṛttāni kāṅkṣati, he doesn't desire for certain things to happen, or he doesn't desire for certain things to not happen. This is all in relation to the material life, nothing to do with Atma or Paramatma. Because when it comes to Atma and Paramatma, certainly certain things has to be taken into consideration. Else one may think that this should be applied to self-realization. Therefore one should not show liking towards self-realization, or one should not think that that which is not favorable for self-realization should be disliked. So this is nothing to do with spiritual aspect. This is all material, liking and dislike. Of all things of the world, other than the Atma that we just discussed, one can categorize everything into two kinds, ishtam and anishta, desired and undesired or disliked. Desired are ishta and disliked are anishta. It is natural that a common person experiences happiness when what is desired is made available. And similarly, it is natural that a common person experiences pain when that desired thing is withdrawn, and also when the disliked thing happens. Instead of behaving in this manner, one must be equipoised, and that is what has been discussed in this sloka. We know by experience or seeing others that if we do not like something, we do not even like to look at it. If we like something, we decide to keep it in our sight always. And if that thing or object by chance disappears from our sight, we long for it to manifest again, to come back again. This is considered not a proper conduct. When prakāśaṁ, illumination, caused by sattva guna, falls on an object, a thing, whether it is desired or disliked, that is, whatever manifests, one should be free from like and dislike. Regarding pravṛttiṁ, action, which is caused by rajoguna, it's product of rajoguna, whatever happens, one should be free of desire and dislike. In moham, delusion, which is an effect of tamoguna, there is no place for hate or happiness. With regard to certain things, we dislike ignorance. Some other time we feel ignorance is bliss. All these must be avoided. Let's see some example. Through the sattva guna, one sees a snake or scorpion. For an ordinary person, it is undesirable to see a snake. He gets agitated and try to get into action, either to kill or do something. But one who is gunatita will neither get scared of seeing them nor will develop hatred towards them. When one is influenced by rajoguna, one may go to someone's house whom he doesn't like but had to go there. Later, when he gets clarity, he thinks, why even I went to that person's house? Why did I speak to that person? I should have totally avoided going there. It is out of my foolishness. This is how he laments. But the gunatita, if things happens like this, he doesn't lament. He will forget such events and move on. Let's see another scenario for one who is influenced by tamoguna. He thinks and treats the children of those people whom he not supposed to be with as his own child, grandchild, or however, whatever he thinks. He shows his love and affection to those children in that way. Later, after coming to the reality, he feels bad for his foolish action. But the gunadita thinks, so what? It is the job of tamoguna. Forget it and he continues as if nothing has happened. Let's see one more example. Say a person had a strong desire to meet a different person, for a long time, and somehow that person by himself came to that place. But due to tamoguna, this person thought that person who has come is not the same person whom he wanted to meet with. It is someone else, and failed to meet and have a conversation with that person. And later, after that person left, he realizes that it is the same person whom he wanted to meet with. He feels miserable that out of his delusion, foolishness, he missed the opportunity to talk to that person, as he had some big plans to execute with the help of that person. He curses himself that he missed the great opportunity. Whereas the gunatita will just let it pass and think it is God's wish that due to tamoguna it happened like this, and he admits that he missed the chance. He doesn't sit on that thought and lament. This is how one who has transcended the gunas will think for each of the incident that happens in their life, which is due to the influence of gunas. He never gets irritated, laments, rather maintains stability, peace, patience, doesn't lose his balance. One who is like this can be known to be gunatita, a person who has transcended the gunas. To summarize, the gunatita do not lament for the loss of those things which are favorable, and does not make an attempt to get it back. The gunatita do not lament for getting those things which are unfavorable, and does not make an attempt to get them out. The gunatita do not rejoice for the loss of those things which are unfavorable, and does not make an attempt to keep them away. The gunatita do not rejoice for getting those things which are favorable, and does not make an attempt to keep them close. So, he does not dislike the happenings in the form of manifestation, action, and contrary knowledge, nor does he long for them when withdrawn and becomes unavailable. How to achieve this state? How can an embodied being stay unaffected when he faces desired things or undesirable happening? This seems to be mission impossible. But Krishna, in the next 3 verses, will enlighten us. Prakāśaṁ ca pravṛttiṁ ca moham eva ca pāṇḍava na dveṣṭi sampravṛttāni na nivṛttāni kāṅkṣati. Namaste. Hare Krishna.